Marshal Manlove. This is Delaware Sports as part of American Sports Reports. And this segment is dedicated to the Delaware Division II All-State Girls Soccer Teams. And it's brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, stage and comedy hypnotist. If you would like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience for a party or an event that you're having, please consider my stage hypnosis show. You can find out all the details at MarshallManlove.com. Now, when we talk about these girls, they are going to be presented in alphabetical order by first name, starting with the second team, working up to the first team. Now, in Delaware, they pick a top 11. The top 11 from the Division I and Division II girls will be on the Division I All-State Girls Soccer Team segment. No music in the background. Don't want a copyright strike, and I don't feel like playing the trombones throughout the whole thing or the trumpets. As much as I love the trombones and trumpets, it'd be a little much just to continue doing it throughout this episode. Let's begin now with Ava Quetzenbach, a senior from Indian River. She had 3 goals and 1 assist. Alana Rhodes, a freshman from Newark Charter. She scored 20 goals and had 4 assists. Ava Fronapfel, a senior from St. Mark's. She scored a goal this year for the Spartans. Bryn String, a senior from Lake Forest. 6 goals, 3 assists. Heading to the University of Delaware to play field hockey. Cameron Hayden, a junior from Red Lion Christian, scored 7 goals for the Lions. Daphne Banfield, a junior from St. Andrews, their goalie. Emma Givens, a sophomore from St. Mark's, Spartans goalie. Emma Manley, a senior from St. Mark's, she scored 6 goals this year. Jillian Watkins, a sophomore from Concord, 20 goals and 12 assists. One of the top point leaders in the state. Kate Wiegand, an 8th grader from Wilmington Friends. She scored 8 goals and had 10 assists for the Quakers. Kendall Southern, a freshman from Caravel Academy, the state champions in Division II, 8 goals and 4 assists. Lily O'Brien, a senior from Caravel, 8 goals and 3 assists for the Bucks. Lucy McGee, a senior from Delmarva Christian, 3 goals for her and the Royals. Natasha Slipchevic, a freshman from Newark Charter, 14 goals and 5 assists for the Patriots. Sienna Serpico, a senior from Sussex Academy, scored a goal for the Seahawks. Tanner Caldwell, a junior from St. Andrews. And Vanessa Charlton, a senior from Conrad. She scored 3 goals and had 2 assists. Before we get to the first team, this is also brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, Realtor. I'm licensed to sell real estate in Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania, so if you would like to have me stand by your side or have your back in a real estate transaction in either of those 3 states, reach me through the show. Email address happens to be scrolling across the bottom of the screen right now, mysportsreports@gmail.com. And now, to the first team. After I mentioned that Zoe Carberry, junior from Ursuline, scored 5 goals and 3 assists. She is also on the second team. Now the first team. Angelina Mangano, a junior from Brandywine. She scored 25 goals and had 10 assists for the Bulldogs. Campbell Schneider, a sophomore from Wilmington Christian. She scored 23 goals and had 6 assists. And as you can see, the non-conference player of the year. Deborah Williams, a junior from Sussex Academy. She scored 14 times, picked up an assist along the way for the Seahawks. Ella Miller, a senior from Newark Charter, she scored 4 goals and had 4 assists for the Patriots. Gianna DeFebo, a junior from St. Mark's, she scored 2 goals and had 2 assists as a midfielder center back for the Spartans. Kaylin Osborne, a junior from Wilmington Christian, she scored 6 goals and had 7 assists for the Warriors. Lily Baker, a senior from Delaware, the Wildcats goalie, had 59 saves this year. Lila Bell, a senior from Archmere, she scored 13 goals and had 6 assists. The Diamond State Conference Player of the Year. Lily Phillips, a senior from St. Mark's, she scored 11 goals and had 9 assists. Macy Hood, a senior from Caravel, she scored 5 goals and had 2 assists and scored the game-winning goal in overtime in the state championship game for the Buccaneers. Mackenzie Carroll, a senior from Delmar, 16 goals and 10 assists for the Wildcats. Marina Mahon, a senior from Archmere, she scored 11 goals and had 2 assists. Patricia Lara Nieto, an 8th grader from Sussex Academy, she scored 5 times and picked up 7 assists for the Seahawks. Ryan Wiegand, a junior from Wilmington Friends, 18 goals and 14 assists for the Quakers. Sophia Datani, a sophomore from Wilmington Friends, 25 goals and 13 assists. Taylor Abe, an 8th grader from Caravel, she scored 10 goals and had 2 assists. Taylor Fitzgerald, a junior from Caravel, the Buccaneers goalie, had 36 saves on the season. And Whitney Abanco, a junior from St. Mark's, she scored 6 goals and had 4 assists as a midfielder and forward for the Spartans. That is a look at the Division II All-State Girls Soccer team here in Delaware. As mentioned, the top 11 who are picked from the Division I and Division II rankings here in Delaware. We will present them during our presentation of the All-State Girls Soccer team for Division I. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe wherever you find these videos. The trombones will take us out. My name is Marshal Manlove, and now I'm gone.